hello and thank you ever so much for watching this video as always. And what you're watching is the grand finals of the IDL Super Grand Prix held at McGovern Park in Ruislip. And it's the culmination of 40 Opens which were held across the year in 2025 in London and Surrey. And this is a semi-final clash between two Surrey teammates, Nick Ellis and Darryl Pilgrim. A very good contest in store underway here. Just clicked record on the cameras just a bit late after they got underway. So it should be a good match, this one, because it's the first of five legs that will take the win here and book their place in the final and have a chance to play for that £1,500 first prize. If you're wondering what's going on in the background, that's actually a vault, which is a separate competition to this one. That's just how popular this venue has become in this part of London. It's fantastic to see. And as you can see, I was having some fun and games with the camera, but it should sort itself out very, very shortly. Nick Ellis does actually have a couple of victories over Darryl Pilgrim this season, so it's certainly one to keep an eye on. And for those that follow Q School and follow Q School very closely, in January will know that Ellis actually progressed through to stage 2 of the UK-based competition, so that was definitely his best run attending that one, so do watch out for him in the 2026 iteration in Milton Keynes as he fires up here with another multi-treble visit. But Pilgrim has started the stronger here and will want double 4 for an 18 dart leg, and he gets a foothold in this match by winning that opener with no trouble at all. Ellis has had a successful season on the Super Grand Prix circuit, it has to be said. He's enjoyed 5 victories locally, 5 wins at Central Ward in Morden, of course, my favourite venue now. Another great visit there from Pilgrim. 5 wins at Central Ward in Morden and 1 win at Hammersmith. That meant he was seeded 11th for this competition. It was just the top 32 that were invited to take part in the grand finale of the year. So Ellis will be back to Q School, you would think, in a few weeks' time. Another 180 there for Pilgrim. He's hit a lot of those today in the build up to this semi-final. Certainly the one to beat. This is a great response. Good response there from Ellis, but still a long way behind in this leg. Pilgrim on 81 after 9 darts. Very hard to live with, but it looks like Ellis has found his range now. As I say, both know each other very, very well. Played each other on a number of different occasions, and of course Surrey teammates. This will be for an 11 darter. Certainly take a 12, and again that double 18, definitely Pilgrim's preferred choice. Doubles his lead. Of course, you may be wondering why I'm allowed to film a PDC tour card holder here, and we're very, very grateful to the PDC for allowing a filming exemption for this particular tournament. So thank you very much to the PDC for allowing that one. Hugely appreciated. Pilgrim has 1 year left on his tour card, of course. He's currently ranked just outside the top 100. And I know he's looking to make a charge up the rankings in his second year now that he's got used to life on the tour. May well be joining the IDL, which is the individual darts league in Morden, which will give him some more game time. Of course, once you're on the tour, you can't play in ADC events like the one in the background there, which is a vault, vaults have become extremely popular, and it's been fantastic to see that growing the game at a grassroots level. I very much enjoy them. Well, advantage Pilgrim in this third leg as he looks to get down to a handily placed finish, which he does do, but disappointed with that last dart. Great response from Ellis. What a great visit that is, and good counting as well. Pilgrim will have a chance at this 1-1-1. That is very, very good. Well, a great few visits there from both players. A 15 dart hold of throw for Pilgrim, and he is 3-0 to the good in this race to 5. Ellis's route to the final, well, lost his opener actually to James Wilcox, who'd won a competition, the warm-up competition as it were, before this event, but then bounced back very, very quickly with 2 whitewash victories over Jono Harding and Thomas Lack. .140 plays 140 here. And a good last start from Pilgrim. Again, pressure on the Ellis throw. It's been unrelenting so far in this contest. Then Ellis's knockout stage games. He beat Liam Saxon 4-2 in a very competitive contest in the last 16, and edged out Shane Edwards 4-3 in the quarter-finals. So is in good form coming into this match. Needs to stay there to leave a finish, which he does do. Still haven't seen a big fish on my channel. It won't be on this occasion, but Pilgrim won't mind. He leaves himself potentially a 2 dart combination if this 160 doesn't go, which it won't. So Pilgrim will be back. He's at least one treble every visit, and he's found another for a 15 darter 8-8. And well, you can see he's very, very pleased with that one. And Pilgrim knows he's playing well here, and he knows that he's up against it because Ellis has beaten him on a couple of occasions this season, so perhaps looking for an element of revenge, as it were. Pilgrim's had 2 victories this year on the Super Grand Prix circuit of the IDL, Morden and Ruislip. He wasn't really troubled in his group, it has to be said. 3 whitewash victories over Paul Tudor, Rossley and Charles Hardy, and then again, hasn't dropped a leg to this point. Beat John Power 4-0 in the last 16, averaging 96. Great visit there from Ellis. And a 4-0 win over George Bamber, averaging 92. Now that might be an opening here for Ellis, a rare trebleless visit from Pilgrim. Good idea to start on the 19s. Another treble 19 would be very useful, and he finds it. Great counting. 4 trebles and 6 darts for Ellis. Those are the kind of darts that he can produce, and was certainly producing at the start of 2025. Big fish won't go. I remain hopeful. Well, Ellis will be back for that 115, but what kind of pressure will he be under? Well, perhaps not as much as he might have thought. Yeah, he's just snatched at that one. But a great recovery on the third dart to leave himself very handily placed. This will be some way to win it. Wants another one. Wants the ball. That was a very good effort. That would have been some way to book your place in the final. So a match dart has gone. And Ellis wants double 14. He's just smiling there. Thinking, what do I have to do to get a shot at a double? Does have one now. Awkward, but he does get there. And an ironic punch of the air from Ellis. It's actually a break of throw. So the comeback is on. Great leg of darts. Could have just thrown in the towel there, but does have really strong battling qualities, does Ellis. And yeah, well, I hope you like the venue from what you can see. It's really is terrific. McGovern Park in Ruislip. Do pay it a visit if you get the opportunity to. It really is excellent. They have an IDL there, which is an individual darts league, and they do hold regular vaults and opens throughout the year. Ellis bounces back from that poor opening visit. But again, his throw is under real pressure here from Pilgrim, whose switching has been very, very strong. Ellis won't go away. He won't take this lying down. But Pilgrim is in once again, and that is very, very unlucky. It was heading straight in to that treble 20, but the bounce out denies him. So he'll have a chance of that 147 shortly, and Ellis isn't quite sure which way to go. Leaves the big fish once again. If this 147 doesn't convert, it is on. Pilgrim fancied that, but a fantastic visit nonetheless. Third dart, very, very strong. And on to 16 after 4 visits. Amazing leg of darts. And the big fish won't go, so Ellis fears that the end is nigh here, as Pilgrim wants double 8 for a place in the final. All on the wire. So that's 4 match darts now that have gone awry. So Ellis, to save himself, will start on the 19s. Treble 20 needed for bullseye. It's all got a bit ragged for Ellis, but he's had a fantastic day nonetheless. And, well, match goes on. Pilgrim busts his score. 80 left for Ellis. Will he go tops or go for treble 20? He does. So he'll just get the 1 dart at tops to save himself and extend this game. Just a bit nervy, that one. So Pilgrim returns for double 8. He does get there. I looked at the heavens. But he gets over the line eventually. A 92 average. Look at that first 9 there as well from Darryl. Quite unbelievable. Over 105. So a great contest, and Darryl Pilgrim will take on Tom Riding in the finale. And thank you for watching.